Hi, Dee Dee. How you doing? Thank you so much for including your work. Good job with your describing some of your process here. Good job. Got the banner ad up. What the heck did I? Oh, here it is. I got it up right here, and I'm just gonna kind of reduce the size of this so we can fit it in the window. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about the banner ad. So I think the main thing that I'm seeing is this: is that the background image is really super saturated. It's very vibrant and very saturated. It doesn't really depict reality, and that's what we're after here in our adjustments. So my recommendation is to reduce the reduce the vibrance and the saturation of this, and try to make it more realistic as to something we might see as we're looking at this scene in person. Okay, the next thing is that in our course announcements, I had recommended that you place your magazine ad with your banner ad in this critique boards so that we can comment on adaptation. But I don't see that here, so unfortunately, I won't be able to comment in that regard. Okay, also another thing is we're not following a few of the requirements here are not being followed. So, for example, we have Arial bold for the headline, a little bit of paradise, Arial bold italic for the subhead, right? And then the animation should only include, and this is right from, it's in the announcements, it's in the rubric, you only animate the call to action. Okay, so I don't remember what your call to action is, but let's say it's free food, you know, or let's say it's free drinks with the purchase of a meal or something. So you would animate that. So you'd have tropical fun. Then over here you would have a little bit of paradise in it, Arial bold italic. Then down here you would just say free drinks with food or whatever your promotion is, and that's the only thing that's animated. Instead of having it blink like that, we want it to fade in and then to fade out. Not all the way disappeared, only fade out to partial opacity because you don't want it to be completely disappeared. In case somebody looks at it at that point, they might miss some information. So the call to action, have it start as semi-visible, then fade into full visibility, then fade back out to semi, and loop that. Okay, we don't want any blinking here because that doesn't preserve the relaxed atmosphere of your client. The logo's jumping around a little bit. Watch, it jumps up there and then it jumps back here. I would like to see the logo placed right down here. Okay, and then of course you don't need that because that's not part of the promotion or anything. So that animation we can remove. Then my recommendation is to include the masked image. Remember, the masked image from assignment 2-1 has to be included here, and then also the location, not the entire contact information, just the location. Like you can even place it right up here or down here. Located in beautiful U.S. Virgin Islands, or located in St. Thomas Virgin Islands, something like that, right? And then that's it. Those are my recommendations. So without seeing the magazine ad, I can't really comment on the adaptation therein. But let's go ahead and make those changes if you want to resubmit this and show me your changes. But I'd like to see these changes reflected in your final submission, which is coming up due in quickly here in week 7. So if you want to make those changes and run it by me, go right ahead. I'll be glad to make some final comments. Okay? And of course, any questions at all, please let me know. Thanks, Dee Dee.